Yeah, if you right click on someone, you can move to all the way at the bottom and put them wherever.
You can also just drag and drop them.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh my god.
Just pull him over. Get over here.
Get over here. All
Good
right, sorry
idea.
for that technical issue. I guess, Diov, you walk out of the dream. Is there anything you want to do when you all wake up?
Yes. Bhranti comes out in the room, wearing nothing but like a mesh negligee. Makes eyes at Nineve and goes. Makes eyes with Nineve and goes. Oh yeah, we finally got a hot one with us.
Oh,
boy.
Diov pinches the bridge of his nose.
Rude.
Damn it.
Cast minor illusion that protects some of Bhranti's piousness.
Oh, come on.
It's a shared body, Bokosh.
Hey, Metal Man, how's our stuff looking?
I think it's ready. Is it ready or do I have to make more checks?
All right, I cannot remember. Does it do more than what you said?
No, not at all.
Okay, then yes, it's ready.
Yeah, it's
What's
ready.
a transformer? Bokosh, assemble.
I would like to read over the contracts, please. I've been screwed by enough deities.
Ah, shit. I knew I should have written one out. Pretty standard.
Standard
What do you think? I was just gonna take your word for it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he does have a pretty standard body switching form. He's done this a few times.
I would like to see the body, please.
I
Okay.
would like to see the baby.
It looks close to Maudib's, except obviously way more bare bones because each body is his own, or each body to their own, and modifications are made by the user, more or less.
Oh, so like I don't even get any modifications.
You get the base package.
You get the base
Roll up
package.
windows.
Oh,
And then
I'm
things-
sorry.
Hey.
Would you like to remain in your shared body, or do you want a new one?
Well, I mean, this one at least has boobs.
Do you want the boob package? Because that costs extra.
Boob package, name of your baby.
Don't fall
Am I-
for it. It's crap.
Am I even paying for this? I didn't think I was paying for this.
That's why you don't
Come
get
on.
any modifications.
I mean, you get my soul, which, for the record, hot commodity. Okay. I'm also gonna get very close to Nineve, and then I'm just gonna dispel magic on the minor illusion.
Counterspell.
God damn it. How
Good. Nynaeve, you see for like a quick second, just the cleavage is just busting out.
Bhranti's secretly hot. She just doesn't show it. But Bokosh is all about showing it. For the record, also Nineve, well, really Cass, so you know. Bhranti is Kalishtar, and Kalishtar normally have spirits attached to them, and they're normally good aligned spirits, but Bokosh is not. He is basically an Oathbreaker paladin. He's a shithead, and Bhranti's been like trying to convert him her entire existence, and he was basically shunned by his god and trapped to Bhranti as like his penance, and now he's trying to make a deal with Mondib to not be anymore.
Cool.
Yeah, and you know, if you ever want to change into a metal body, I'm your guy. And obviously, since you would be a paying customer, as he glares at Bokosh, you would get a much better package.
Well, if the package isn't up to my snuff, then maybe I'll just have more fun with Bhranti's.
You do realize I'm doing this as a favor, and at any point in time, I can just rip you out of there
Oh, you're
if I
doing.
don't like what you're doing.
I don't think you can. Not did. Can I roll like an insight check on him to see if I think he's bluffing or if he's serious?
Sure, maybe the intimidation as well.
From me?
From Bo.
Oh. Holy
40 intimidation. Holy shit.
God
I think
damn.
that you're actually quite afraid of what I could do to this pretty little body.
How intelligent are you, Bokash?
Oh God.
Actually, I think he's pretty intelligent. Yes.
Ooh. That's a new one.
Yeah. He's
I
actually
mean,
more intelligent. He's more intelligent than Bhranti because Bhranti's all wisdom. But he's a charismatic, intelligent paladin. Well, anti-paladin now.
neat.
Neat.
I
Also
was
hell.
I know. I was just surprised that a paladin was intelligent. Usually, that's kind of
Yeah.
a dumb stat for paladins.
Yeah, what actually I think his dump stat is dexterity. Well, I don't remember.
All right. Well, do you want it now or later? Yeah, enough. I was gonna say deck measuring, but I guess you don't have one right now.
Looking at the body, I won't have one later either.
I have a storefront dedicated to that. They're swappable, so it's better, I guess.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Some will vibrate.
You haven't been to the sound one before.
That's what his store is called.
Spice must flow.
Right.
And it does in abundance.
So
No,
doing
you
this
know what?
now?
I think I'm gonna have a little bit more fun with Bhranti. This I would also say, Jesse, I feel like this is actually going to be kind of difficult. I mean, because in his backstory, a god gave him this punishment, so it's basically Muad is trying to undo a punishment from a god.
Oh, for sure.
So, I
Well-
don't think it's.
My biggest question is does he have his own soul to give, or is his soul tied to Bhranti's, or is his soul tied to the gods? Like my mind is wondering what's going to happen with the spell.
Yeah.
So pulling
Think-
out.
I think I did do a check for this. I don't remember the result.
His soul is not tied to Bhranti's. I do remember that. But his soul is currently already owned. It is not his to barter with, basically.
Oh, there wasn't really a contract for this. This was more of a, I want a new body, and Muad was like, yeah, all right, this is new. Let's try it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
I'm looking at the epic ability checks, and this sounds along the lines of an epic ability check DC of, I would say, 60.
Woof.
What stat would we be using? Because something
I
tells me
would
it's not
allow.
intimidation.
I would allow Arcana, Religion, or even just your base like spell attack bonus, honestly.
Which would be like his charisma.
Plus proficiency, plus, yeah.
I assume we would be working in conjunction.
Yeah, you and I would be, but I don't. It would also be against Bhranti, because there's no way that she would just be like, "Oh yeah, please take the evil spirit off my back," and then give him autonomy. Are you insane?
Yeah, I was also wondering if any of us had talked about this previously.
No,
Tell
you
you
guys
what.
are all just sitting here like, "Wait, what have you been doing, Monday?"
We will workshop it, and maybe we'll come back to it. But message
Okay.
me during the week, and we'll get to a satisfying conclusion, hopefully.
Yeah, I need.
All right.
I need to gather some materials to do this.
Bogosh will go and begrudgingly put clothes on.
Bummer. Spider, how are you?
I'm struggle busting my way through this. My computer is not letting Discord run, so I guess I will be running it from my phone like how Cass did last week.
Okay, make sure you close the porn tabs. That usually does it for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you guys all, have your breakfast. Cole and Astrojon are hanging out, doing their morning routine workout, and Astrojon seems a little bit more lively. Seraphor is like literally every 5 seconds he's going to Diov. Mr. Diov, Professor Diov, could you look over my notes on a new spell that I'm trying to work on? And Diov, it's like a third level, fourth level spell of nothing of really importance. It's like
it's a sweet baby.
like looking at it, it's not complex in any way. And Seraphor is trying to. I worked quite a long time with it, several hours last night actually. I think that it could come to fruition to something like really cool.
What are the
He's just a
what are the
sweet baby.
parameters of the spell that he's writing?
Oh, it's like nothing too fancy. I don't even let me find the spell.
It's just like a create things. Like create what? Like create plutonium. It's nothing big. Like
Yeah, it's like an absorb elements or a type of flaming sphere or something along those lines. It's nothing crazy. Again, it's nothing insane. And you look it over, and it's like you mastered this 100 years ago.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'll look it over. I pull out a quill and I just flick the top of the feather and the edge of it bleeds a little ink, and then I flick it again and it bleeds a different color. Flick it to red, and I put a C- on it, and I hand it back.
No, just C-. Figure out what you did wrong.
You should be able to cast this in 10 seconds. The way you've written it, it's going to take you at least a minute to cast.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'll workshop it. Thank you so much for the feedback.
Of course, and here's your homework for the day, and I'm going to just give him just like 3 papers, like 3 200 page papers on the ethics of spellcasting.
Maybe
You know
Diov
his
should read
eyes are
this.
gonna light up so much.
He's excited. He's got the
You're my
energy.
hero.
All right, so you guys are headed out of Diav's tower back into the ice cave as Astrojon comments, I did not miss this place.
If I remember correctly, we only have a vague notion of a place up here where this half of a magical artifact might.
Now that I think about it, follow me. And he heads to the back of the cave.
Insight
Super
check.
comforting that he wasn't thinking earlier.
Nineve just follows him.
All right. Nineve trusts without an insight check. Spider.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean for that one to.
That's okay. You trust him.
Okay.
Pulls out a 9mm and kills us all.
Okay, Bo, you trust.
No, I don't.
Astrodon walks probably for about a minute, and he's giving off light himself. And Bo, does Bo give off light?
Yes.
So there's yep, go ahead.
Yes, he does.
But it's a sinister light.
Oh yeah.
It's a little
It's
red.
a red light.
Yeah. As you guys walk for about a minute, you come to the back of the to the cave, and Astrojon just looks at the back of the cave, and he kind of gives a wipe of snow and frost, and all of a sudden you guys can see that there is a door here. Astrojon looks at you all and says, "We've never been able to open it. even with my divine powers, it's impossible to open. There's some sort of a locking mechanism. Let me show you. And he puts his hand on the left side of the door. Nothing happens. No movement, no nothing. He puts his hand on the right side of the door. It begins to light up, and it looks like energy is passing. Like his light that's coming from his body is somehow passing into the right side of the door. And he holds it there for about a minute until the whole right side of the door has lit up with all the different ornate runes and carvings and whatnot. And he just stands there. And he looks like all the light has been drained. As soon as he takes his hand off, the light quickly flows back into him and gets off of the door. And he says, I've tried that trick many times, but this door will not open for any kind of magic or brute force.
Can I put my hand on the side that he wasn't on?
Bo.
I was literally going to be like,
evil.
I was literally going to be like, Bokosh, I bet you 20 gold you can't hold your hand on this door as long as he can.
Bo, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 30.
Okay. I do have inspiration, so if I don't make it on this one, I will reroll.
Oofda.
Okay, I will reroll.
Oh,
God
Man, a 5 and a...
As Bo puts their hand on this door, you can see that reddish tinge color that's kind of emanating from Bo begins moving toward the door. But man, is it sucking the energy quickly from you. It's sucking way too much, way too fast. And Bo, you do not feel good in any way, shape, or form afterwards. And you're going to take... All right.
Well, you just said it.
42 necrotic damage. Yeah, it'd probably be necrotic. And as you like take your hand back and the light returns to you quickly, but and you also notice that during that entire exchange, you only filled like a 10th of the door with light, with dark light, darker light than Astrodon's. Well, that's new.
You need one of the bad guys, one of the good guys to open the door. That tracks.
I believe that I know, or at least I think I know, what some of these symbols mean. I believe that this was a temple dedicated to a god that believes in machinations, machinery, believes in the balance of good and evil, but also that constructs and beings can be constructed and made. Artificers worship this deity, but I believe this deity has been out of our pantheon for far longer than 800 years.
Jesse, what do the runes say?
You can read anything, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, you can see that this is a temple of a deity. Hold on. This is the temple of the deity Forgebane. Forgebane is a dedication to, of course, constructs and other things. Only, and it says, only when you... How do I even put this in words? I did not prepare for this. Only when you give up... I don't want to say divinity. When you give up something... Yeah, maybe, yeah. Can you enter this temple? Or, you, like, in order to enter this temple, you need cooperation. In order to enter this temple, you need to be on a level playing field. That's probably the closest that you get. A level playing field. That's the general gist.
Bad guy, good guy. Great.
But it doesn't specify. It doesn't say like you gods have to be on a level playing field. It just says you have to be on a level playing field.
Indeed.
So if we got like two rats, one with like a really bad disposition.
I mean, if it can withstand the con save.
What if Bhranti's like good and I'm bad? What if I put my hands on both sides of the door?
As you put your hand on both sides of the door, it looks like it's only currently pushing towards one, the evil side. Listen, you can't have everything.
I don't know if anybody in our group is good besides Bhranti.
Yeah.
We haven't known Nineve that long.
Yeah.
Nineve will take. She is actually chaotic good, but she will take. After a few moments of trying to think, because I know Astronaut, or she knows Astronaut mentioned something about metal and forged. And she looks at Muad and just, I don't. And then she walks forward and she'll put her hand on the other side of the door from Bhranti.
All right, Constitution save.
Oh God.
+8.
+8. You need a natural 20 to get a 30. Nope.
Nope.
You are going to take a wicked load of damage, and Astrodon just says, all right, I think we've figured it out. It didn't hurt me nearly as much as it hurt you. I assume we do need a divine, someone from both sides.
Well, are you friends with any of the not so pleasant gods?
Can't say that I am.
Astrodon, your counterparts seem to have been going out there so long they've seemed to have forgotten certain things, or maybe intentionally leaving certain things out. Just to clear the air and our player notebooks, there are 4 of the Oslingus deities, correct?
Technically, no. There are only 3. Osligus is ruled by Mildred, Zutdor, and Quatmus, whereas the 4th, the god of fiends, kind of roams the plane of shadow, haphazardly. Zaris.
That sounds like he might be our best bet then.
The bloodthirsty demon lord that has no sense of... I disagree.
Yeah, but Kosh, do you not listen to anything Bhranti says when she's talking about religion and demons and fiends?
No.
Oh,
She is absolutely dreadfully boring. I don't even know why you guys are friends with her, if I'm being honest.
So, Betrayal, Devil, and Revenge are the other 2 that I can never remember. Okay.
There's supposed to be an and between Betrayal and Devils.
Oh, Betrayal and Devils. Gotcha.
Oh,
I
great.
like Betrayal Devils better.
Okay, fine. We'll keep it Betrayal Devils.
Well, then those are pretty much just demons, right? Because aren't devils, like, meant for their contract keeping?
Oh, yeah, but Snide. He's smart. Sneaky.
Okay. And do you remember anything from before you were back on Tartarus? Do you remember why your group split or cities fought in the first?
I mean, ideological differences, of course. Our group was all about life and moving on and helping our neighbor and helping the world around us and expanding further. Versus Asligas, they wanted to consume. They wanted to halter life. They wanted a different path. Again, I I knew Mildred and Zutor and Quatmus, and I knew them, and we never got along, but I don't think that they would have wanted this in the Plane of Shadows.
Right. All right. Well,
Which one's least likely to kill us immediately?
Well, we were invited by that really hot Meredith lady.
that Mildred.
Mildred, right.
Yes, when we first arrived here, we destroyed some of her undead army as they were trudging through the valleys, and
No, she is hot.
she invited us to explore both Osrona and Noslingus. Even though she could have continued the fight indefinitely, I mean, that's the thing about necromancers.
So,
All right.
do you recommend we go to Asligas? Should I go or stay here?
Well, how's the storm looking outside, by the way?
Not looking good. Still storming.
Okay.
Does it seem like the epicenter, if you will, has come any closer?
Make a nature check.
Oh, God.
Oh, I was gonna give you a +7, but I'm not. Yeah, I can't.
Oh.
Wow,
Nice.
Wow.
pretty clouds.
Yeah,
The
you got
clouds
no
look
idea.
very gray out there, and I think that means the rain's gonna stop any second. So we should,
Oh, Nineve's got this.
God
Nineve.
damn.
Yeah.
So Nineve, the what do you call it? So you could see that this is definitely not a typical storm. This is not a storm that you've ever seen in your 800 years of being here. This is very much a divine storm. And it looks rough. Travel through it will be rough. It will be difficult. It will test you.
well, we did piss off, I believe, 2 gods, including Mildred. So
Okay, so you're telling me we have to go ask this Mildred for help, and you say you've pissed her off?
I don't think we pissed her off. She seemed quite amenable the last time we spoke.
right, but then we undid her little circle of hell thingy at the tower.
Nynaeve pinches the bridge of her nose. I've dealt with angry gods. It's not
In our
fun.
defense, we didn't really realize that she was the one who made it until afterwards. So
Jesse,
Yes.
can I, given the night and the evolution of the storm, can I do an Arcana check at this distance to tell if this seems like it is just a like the fallout of us discharging like a ton of divine magic into the atmosphere? Is this intentional from a god, and if so, am I getting happy or sad vibes from this?
I mean, again,
or is it like a god throwing a hissy fit?
It's kind of still. I would say that it could be nature or religion. I know they're your favorite.
Yeah. All right. Sweet.
You get the idea that this is a god throwing a hissy fit.
But and do I get the intention that it's Mildred, or is it Wand?
Unknown.
Okay. Cool. All right. I guess we walk into the storm then. Are we heading to Oslingus? Is that the idea? I don't think Astrodon should come with us.
Can I try the door real quick?
You touch the door.
Yeah, both sides. I want to do both.
This is an interesting conundrum. You are good, technically. You are good aligned, right?
He beeps and boops.
Yes. But I am robot man.
That's a good question.
That's why Nineve looked at him. She's like, considering.
You make a con save. The DC is 40.
Not happening, boss man.
Unless you get a natural 20. Nope.
Even with a natural 20.
Muad, you see both sides begin to light up, but way smaller than the others that when they did it.
I will say that is a +8, but
You take 42 damage.
the answer of the universe is ow.
This might probably won't do anything. I'm gonna activate Ghostly Gaze. Can I look through the door, or is it just kind of like I see the door?
You can see through it. Would you be able to? A divine door, only unlockable by divine powers. I'm going to say that yes, you can see through it. And as you see through it, the first thing that you see is a very large statue in dedication of Forgebane. It looks to be a mechanical being with multiple attachments, leg attachments, wheel attachments, tool attachments, etc., and building. It's dedication to building something, creating something. And in the statue, it actually shows taking raw materials like elements, a stone, earth, water, fire, etc., and creating humans, humanoids, a life giver through mechanical means.
This sounds like my guy. This sounds like my kind of guy. He's
Anything
a
else?
tinkerer, isn't he?
This is not the iconography of the Tinkerer. In fact,
Yeah.
it would be very much the antithesis of the Tinkerer.
Yeah, and pride cometh before a fall. Yada yada.
Maybe. Ooh, let me write that down. All right. Do you tell them?
Yeah. Odds are that might be something that we're gonna have to deal with when we open the door. I explained the big robot, or big statue amalgamation thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, joy.
All right. You guys head out.
I think that's the plan. Let me look at the map real quick. So we are in the Frostville, going back down through Highblade. We have to cross Oblivion's throat, too, to get to Oslingus. We were also
Right.
told that a second half of the orb is at Oslingus, or is in Oblivion's throat. That's all the information we have.
My notes say Leviathan's Abyss.
Oh, okay. I must be misremembering that. It's just my brain's thinking about Oblivion's throat. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Man,
All right.
got a new nickname.
Jesus
I wasn't gonna
Christ.
go there.
Well, you don't have to, Jesse.
All right. So, with that being said, let me change the music to I don't know, something else. So you guys have the document open, and for those listening in, I am using the Uncharted Journeys book, and I have created a cheat sheet for our players, and you guys are all welcome to open that. And if you want this cheat sheet, you can come to our Discord and ask for it. So we're gonna start off by, hopefully you've all read all the roles and what each role does and how they work. So if you haven't, please give that a quick look-see and tell me what role you'd like to take.
I will be taking the role of Outright.
Okay.
Nineve will take Quartermaster.
Okay.
Oh wait, I forgot because I was thinking of Bhranti, but I'm Bokosh right now. Let me look at.
We're gonna have 2 flex rolls, I believe, right?
I think we
I'll
have
be
enough
the
for everyone to
sentry.
only have 1 flex.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Spider, you said?
Sentry.
Sentry. Which
Mhm.
leaves leader for bow.
Wow, or flex, depending on mod dibs. what you
Or
want.
flex, yeah.
I would prefer.
What roles are leader?
Performance, insight, persuasion.
Okay, yeah, persuasion.
Yeah, I'll take
And then,
flex.
all right, flex. At this time, please read your first, it's A under your abilities. So leader, you have inspirational resolve. Outrider, you have find the path. Quartermaster, you have well prepared. Sentry, you have ever vigilant. And flex, you have proficiency matters. So please read those so that you understand when you can use these and how to use these. Roll dice if you have to roll dice for Sentry and Quartermaster. You have to roll dice, so just read that. And go ahead and focus on that for a moment. All right. Stage 1, determine distance. Figured it out. It is 3 encounters. This is the base. The difficulty is 10 plus weather plus terrain. Since you're going through a hellscape and mountains and the weather is shit, the DC is 25. All right. Stage 2, prepare. You are not in a city, so there is nothing to prepare unless you have the resources to say brew tonics, chart a course, pack up.
We
Well,
kind
you
of
don't have the
actually
book.
can do
Yeah,
all
never mind.
those, yeah. Because we're in the tower, or we're in the mansion, so we have the ability to brew things if we needed to.
Sure.
Pack. I have to look up what the pack up is again.
Yeah. How about we skip this for now, just
Okay.
because you need to read the book in order to know what those are. Those are just the lists. Rest, we already did that. Make the journey. Here we go. So, we are doing a nice long journey, 3 encounters. Group chat travel check. Everyone make your travel check using your skill or tool that you have chosen, and the DC is 25. So, everyone, go ahead and make your roll.
I have a conundrum, Jesse.
Yes, of course.
All right, so as Outriders, so we were just sort of talking about this. Can I use hold on. A chart the course roll instead of as a cartographer's tools roll, Arcana using Archimedes as my eyes flying up ahead and using my innate ability to write and basically transfer anything I can see into paper to create a map as we're going.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Bo, your persuasion, if you come into any contact with individuals in, because you're going to Oblivion's Throat, so there's probably going to be people around. Nineve is the first fail with Leatherworker's tools to make sure that you guys have good shoes and all that. Astrojon and Cole are staying behind. Seraphor, what's happening with Seraphor? Is he staying behind or coming with you guys?
He's got a lot of papers to write, so
That's
he needs
right.
to
Homework. Lots of homework. All right. That is also a fail from Spider. And flex position, you can give advantage if you so desire.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Nineve.
All right. Nineve, roll your Leatherworker's tools once more.
Cool. Hopefully Karen works for me this time.
Did you name your computer Karen?
No, my the dice.
Oh,
Nice.
Hey!
Thank you.
yay! Brava!
All right. So that is 1 failure and 3 successes. So let's see. According to this outcome, more than half the party succeeds, so base is unmodified. All right, here we go with the encounters. So we are on 3 encounters. So first, determine the region. Already determined the region. And how about, because Diov rolled the highest, give me a d12 to figure out what kind of an encounter occurs. 3. Bump in the road. I'm giving a moment in case anyone wants to use their roll ability.
I'm gonna hold on to it.
All right.
Yeah.
So, bump in the road. The outrider checks determine. Outrider check. Results affect Constitution save. So, bump in the road. Let me pull that up.
That would be my roll, which was 36.
When traveling, it is inevitable, Mr. Anderson, that some natural or artificial obstacles blocks your way. A bump in the road encounter features a hurdle that the party must overcome, such as hazardous terrain, creatures protecting their land, or other travelers who wish to interfere with the party's business. There is rarely a reward in such encounters, and they can often lead to negative consequences if the party is not up to the challenge. All right, so first, a bump in the roll has 2 checks, the Outrider and the Constitution check. The Outrider must make an ability check as determined by the entry on the encounter table. All right.
Oh, new roll. Not good, everyone.
So let's see. Oh, I need to roll the encounter. Give me a D10, Diov, please.
A 7.
A 7. I'm on page 179. Nope, wrong page. Sorry, guys. Give me War Torn Land. There we go. 260. I'm using the book. I just got this book and it's awesome. 260, 260, 260. And a 7. All right. A military drummer emerges from the bushes, limping. They are young, barely out of their teens. Seems that he has a symbol on his forehead. He is still carrying his drum, which is pretty much splayed in 2. You recognize them, or you don't recognize them as a member of Osrona, but potentially a member of Osligus. They appear to be no threat to you in any shape or form. He asks you to give him medical aid and take him to the nearest friendly military outpost.
Oh,
What do you do?
Happens that we are headed to your city.
All right.
Kill him.
Jesus, now.
I'm trying to read where it says where you do your determined by entry on the encounters table. I rolled the encounter table and results affect Constitution save. So what does the Outrider need to roll?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. So Open a road encounter includes a description of the obstacle the party faces and an appropriate ability check or a saving throw needed to overcome it. The roll is important in this encounter type as the pathfinding skills is hard party has to work to overcome the problem. So give me a skill that the Outrider has. So you used what, Arcana? Give me a skill that is specific for the Outrider. So the Outrider skills that you see, give me which one would you use for this encounter?
Let me pull it back up here.
You could probably use I could argue against either.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem why I argued for a intelligence-based roll is because none of these are based on intelligence besides nature. I guess I'll use a nature check.
Okay. I'd also allow medicine.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I did not go to school for medicine.
All right. Does anyone have anything to give the Outrider to get him to pass?
I will
have-
donate.
I will also donate a D6 for my supply dice.
All right. So that is 17, 23. Anything else from anyone else?
Let me see.
If the flex position gives advantage roll, you will pass.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it now. I was.
All right. So you've given it to
It doesn't
Spider
seem-
and you've given it to Diov. Got it.
Yeah. I was hoping it would be a little bit more dire when I used it, but
Sorry.
The Outrider is unsure how to approach the obstacle, but does their best to guide the party. Each party member makes a Constitution save as normal. So everyone make a con save, please.
+8.
+8. Holy cow. Pass. Pass and what? Is that a +8? That's
24.
not enough.
Yep.
It's not enough. All right. Muad'Dib, you take a level of exhaustion. But
what did I do to deserve this?
You're made of metal.
know-
it's cold.
you know what you did.
Oil cat.
it's just the tax of like moving and getting through this. But the little drummer boy, gives you a small toy soldier made out of some sort of like petrified wood. It grants everyone advantage on one ability check once a day during this travel.
Nice.
All right. So that was the first encounter.
Could you repeat that?
One ability check advantage once per day.
Okay. For each
So-
or just one person?
Every person.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay. All right. So now that was the first encounter. Between encounters, you're welcome to take a short rest. Once per journey, you can take a short rest. If you do so, yada yada. Miscellaneous rules. It costs 1 hit dice to recover a single use of class abilities and recharges on a short rest. It takes 2 hit dice to recover a single use of class abilities that recharge on a long rest. Seeing as you didn't do anything besides roll a few things, I don't think you need any of that. All right. Cool. And Muad, because you got exhaustion, roll a d12 for me.
Oh no.
A
Oh,
chance
no.
meeting.
Oof.
When the party encounters another person or band of travelers along their journey, they often carry tales of the road and the news from the region. A chance meeting is an opportunity for the GM to share more information about the world and setting, plant adventure hooks, introduce allies, yada, yada, yada. All right. So this is a 2 steps. The leader makes an insight check to evaluate the mood of the newcomers and gauge their intentions. So leader, yep, there we go. Do you have advantage over anything?
Hold, please.
Did you want to use your toy soldier?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
You know, it's funny. I read a chance meeting for the first one, and for this one, that's why it didn't make sense, because it didn't have those
Oh, I
rules.
guess you could just take my 28.
I was going to take
or
your
my
28.
32.
All right. Note to self. Run the actual bump in the road, not a chance meeting. It is the event that is stated on the fucking title, idiot. All right.
You're not
So
an
that
idiot. This is
31.
new.
Could
Don't
you
talk
roll a
about yourself
d10
like
for me, Bokosh?
Yeah.
Everybody
5.
bully Jesse until he's nice to himself.
So
Yeah,
first off,
Jesse, you shithead, shut up. Be nice to yourself.
because Bo, you pass with flying colors, you reduce the group DC by 2, so the DC is only a 23. Once the leader has made the introductions, each party member makes a persuasion or an insight check representing their contribution to the conversation, their demeanor, and their intuition, and how the meeting is going. So in terms of what you are meeting, you rolled a 5. Sole survivor. Methodically moving across the churned earth of a field, a lone Shield Guardian retrieves the sundered parts of their destroyed companions. Somehow they can discern which bit of mangled machinery belongs to which guardian, laying each piece reverently in one of the thousands of trenches they have dug. With gentle pride, they tell the party the story of each of their fallen allies. This would definitely be a remnant of Osrona.
Ooh.
So everyone, DC 23, Persuasion, Insight, or if you so desire, Deception.
Can I roll for butt stuff?
Gotta be kidding me.
Out of all of your skills, this is where I expected you to succeed.
It's not my night.
Did you want to use your advantage, Toy Soldier? I didn't hear it if you said yes.
Otherwise, it's going to be 3 failures.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah.
And then I will have Nineve reroll.
Ooh, with your skill?
Yes.
Cool.
As a reaction, you can allow another party member to reroll a failed saving throw or ability check.
Cool. Nineve, 22.
All right.
You're
well,
so close.
so close.
I tried so
Okay.
hard.
And got so far. All right.
Just be sure.
Wait,
Hey, I
I
got
can
further
give,
than I did the first time, so.
And just be sure you don't have guidance as a cantrip.
Look at me forgetting what my character can do. I do have guidance.
Use it.
You've had a weekend, so I'm not gonna.
I mean, a D4, it's gonna get you over 23, so that's all you need. A natural one for a 23, perfect. So.
Oh, I just clicked it. That was my bad. Sorry.
No problems. So, if more than half of the party
I like
succeed,
nat 4.
the two groups part amicably and share knowledge of what they have seen, such as potential hazards and how to overcome them. Each character makes their next ability check with advantage. So,
Nice.
as you guys move through these sundered wastelands, the golem construct just kind of points out, listen, there's it's kind of like a minefield over there where the magic circles are all held, and there are definitely remnants of the battle. Please be careful as you walk through, otherwise you will end up like my friends here, and I will have to try to rearrange your body, just like I do with them. All right.
I kind of look over to Muad like, can he do that?
All right.
Shrugs.
I look over at Muad and go, how much?
Brenda lets her ride on her shoulders.
Yeah, how much for one of those? Is what I want to know.
All right, Nineve, roll a d12 for me, please.
All right.
Fateful encounter.
Oh boy.
A lone stranger or a mysterious group approaches you from across the horizon. Yada, yada, yada. All right. To resolve the fateful encounter, the party must make a group check to gauge the intent of their new companion and what they might be hiding. So first off, roll a d10 for me, Nineve.
Can do.
7. A teenage boy hides inside a well of sorts, a crevice, in a burning field. He pleads with the party to take him somewhere safe. He offers to be a scout for the party, but hides the fact. Oh, never mind.
Inception.
Insight.
But he's really a spy for Oslinga. It's Wantar in disguise.
Okay.
Is this rolling insight?
No, so it's a group party check. You may roll persuasion, investigation, insight, should make a good impression on the traveler, deduce hidden clues about them, and gauge their intent. The sentry may replace another party member's result with their own, potentially turning a failure into a success. So if you're the sentry, you are extra dutiful.
Great.
And we all have
What were the-
advantage on this, right?
Your next
Yes.
ability check has advantage, yeah.
Okay, I will
what were the
reroll that.
options?
Sweet. Jesus.
Investigation.
Come on, roll higher.
Persuasion, investigation, and insight.
Okay, it's still 13.
Nice.
Oh,
44. I don't know if the 44 makes it. All right, so
I run
if
back
more
and
than-
touch the.
That's still a 16.
If more than half the party succeeds, through amicable decisions, discussions, keen insight, and quick wits, the party learns the secret information this person is hiding. This boy is actually a what do you call it? A escapee, a individual who was sick and tired of living in Osrona. Similar to the individuals that you fed and gave water to, Diov, this seems to be a boy who didn't know what else to do, and so decided to leave the city of Osrona. Got lost, kept heading east, didn't know where they wanted to go, thought maybe Asligas would be good to him versus Osrona, because he wasn't getting what he wanted from Osrona. He hides the fact that he can turn invisible for up to an hour once a day. This brings him a little bit of shame because he hid when he left Osrona, and whenever trouble has come, he has always been able to hide from it, at least, until he got stuck in this well, and then it didn't really help him anymore. So, if you would like, he is okay with following you around. And if you want to use him, you're more than welcome, or send him on his way. He seems to be like 17 years old. He's not like a boy, but he seems like, will he last long? Who knows? It's up to you guys what you want to do with him.
You're just a child.
But in terms of like, is he evil or good? Like he's a kid. He's a good boy.
Yeah. He
You're
doesn't know
malleable like clay.
I'm a good boy. I'd say hop on, let's go.
All right. Since Bo is doing that, Bo, you're naming him. What's his name?
Oops, McGee.
No.
Dave.
Trans your
There was a Dave in my village. I remember him. He was
Kevin.
kind.
Ladle.
Ladle. All
Ladle,
right.
ladle.
His name is Ladle from now on.
I would like to point out that Rhiannon is in the kitchen staring at a ladle that I used with the chilies.
I was looking at something and I was like, orange, no. Apple, no. Oh, ladle. That sounds like it could be a stupid name.
All right. So, rushing, dragging, journey's end. So at the journey's end, we arrived successfully. You went through the encounters, and I don't think any of you died. Each party member must make a Constitution saving throw, adding the quartermaster's strength or intelligence modifier to the result.
I'm assuming intelligence.
Why not the strength? Diov is strong.
I'm not the quartermaster.
Oh, I thought you were.
Oh,
I'm
that's right. What's higher, your strength or your intelligence?
Strength.
Okay.
I mean, they're both +1, but
Woo.
strength
so,
technically higher.
get a +1 to our con save.
Yeah.
So
Maud
+9.
You get a +9.
Maud just gets a straight roll because he has exhaustion.
So 17.
Wow,
Okay,
I will
yeah.
use my toy soul. Thank you. 25.
Can I give
Alright.
advantage to myself as the
Yeah,
flex?
it's a flex
I-
position.
Sick. I would like to do that.
It is a +9 with my stuff, so.
All right. So I see pass. Muad, you have advantage, pass. Diov, pass, and Spider, pass. Everyone passes.
Whoop, whoop.
So on a success, you gain temporary HP equal to your level. Everyone gain 25 temp HP. If the whole party succeeds, Everyone gains inspiration. Everyone, please gain inspiration.
Woo!
And then I have to roll on the arrival table. I mean, I know it's going to happen, but this will be even more fun.
We get mugged.
Welcome to Oslingas, bitch.
We just get fucking hazed.
Let's go with Spider. Roll a d12 for me, please.
I guess. Maybe if you ask nice.
Now.
Ask nice. He said please.
So Sentry rolls a X d12, where X equals your wisdom modifier. So sorry. So what is your wisdom modifier?
+4.
Roll it 3 more times.
What? Roll the d12?
Indeed. We take the highest result, 12. Well, 12 is the highest you can get. So the party ends their journey in a safe location, far from danger. And so this is what you all see. No yawning. Stop it.
I'm so sorry.
Something happened to roll 20, apparently. Let me refresh.
Has everyone else seen the Deadpool 4 trailer?
Not yet. Don't
No.
spoil it.
So
No.
I would never spoil. I'm just saying, just a friendly reminder that it's out there and it's great.
Another trailer I just watched that looked really good. I remember it.
All right. So
I know
Yeah,
they
it's
just
called
released the
Ligma.
Wicked trailer.
Sorry, what was that?
I know they just released the Wicked trailer.
That was it.
yeah, they did that during Super Bowl, I think. All right. So you guys look on, and although it's the plane of shadow, although it's very dark, there is some light coming off of Osliga. As Ladle looks at you all and just says, "That's the other city. I think it's called the City of Eternity."
Because of a certain gothic beauty to it.
I've never seen it with my own eyes.
Well, do you have like a trade or something that you've mastered to be useful to these people, or did you just come here expecting charity?
Well, I'm a decent pickpocket, so.
But gosh, where did you get that red hat?
What?
What
The
red hat?
slightest idea what you speak to.
Never mind.
I'm very confused.
Also, quick question. I need you to stop asking me to name people because the 2 last people I've had to name is Cole and Ladle, and I feel like it's really not going well.
Could have named this guy Slaw. You should have named this guy Slaw.
Cold slaw.
Coleslaw! Damn it!
Would you like
Golden
to switch his
opportunity.
name to Slaw?
No, his name's
Yes.
Ladle.
No, it's
Alright.
Ladle.
It has
It's
to be
Ladle
Ladle.
forever now. It has to be Ladle.
As you guys look from afar, just beyond the city walls, and there are guards, there are plenty of guards, but it looks like there are also like farms and things around the stead of the city. And people are walking in, going in excitedly. These people, again, look like tieflings, humans, a few elves, a lot of dwarves, minotaurs, and things of that nature. But you see just beyond the walls, you haven't entered the city yet, but just beyond the walls, you notice that there's a lot of tents, a lot of lights, and you hear screaming and excitement and yelling and laughter, and seems like something's going on, some event.
Okay.
Well, this place seems happier.
Comic-Con.
Well,
It's the dark carnival. Jesse's telling us he's a juggalo.
All right, so what you guys doing?
yes, entering.
All right,
I guess we're going.
as you guys approach, you can see a group of guards, and they look like a mix of undead, vampire, drow, and other type creatures. They look upon you and they kind of give a squint and they go, "The guests have arrived. Inform Mildred. Right this way." And they guide you in.
I kind of like whisper to Diop, "Do I have to pretend to be Bhranti right now?"
I think that you'll fit right in here.
Oh God. Hi, darling. Could you maybe shut the fuck up?
Just eat that, Millie. No.
So you
We're
guys
having an intermission for animals to have. Oh my God.
are both
Sorry.
cats just freaking out right now.
That's my dog freaking out.
Dog.
My cat doesn't bark, believe it or not.
So you guys enter, and right as you enter, you can see what all the hubbub is about. There is an enormous carnival occurring in the city of Osligas currently. There are quite a number of people excitedly walking around. The guard who is escorting you says, "Please, take your time, enjoy the carnival. Mildred will be down to see you, I'm sure, in some time. But please, just enjoy yourself. The carnival is to celebrate our coming to the plane of shadow." Seems
Okay.
Is this a
Seems
North
legit.
Korea situation?
I
Do
know
they have the
exact-
fake
I
fat
know
kid?
exactly what you're talking about. Seems legit to you. I mean, so first off, the first thing that catches your eye is all of the different like exciting things to do. There is a haunted mansion. There is a Devil's Wheel roller coaster that goes into the ground. There is a feast that seems to be on every hour or so. There is a fortune telling called Gita's fortune telling. There's lots of activities, and then the main tent has like a big old event coming up pretty soon. Where do you want to go first?
Everywhere.
There's also a coin exchange and collector's coins.
Can I check out the fortune telling?
Gita's fortune telling.
That's where I'm headed to.
Hell yeah, fortune telling.
All right. As you guys
Read me,
approach,
baby.
you can see like a minotaur talking. You kind of maybe don't hear it quite clearly just yet. And as she smiles and says what she says to the minotaur just goes, "That's a bunch of bullshit," and storms off, pissed off. And
Well,
she
someone's
sees
a
you.
little jealous.
"Oh, please come. Does Gita? What can Gita do for you?"
Me first, and I just shoulder check Diov out of the way and sit down.
It doesn't take
Diov,
much.
Diov, you can tell she actually does kind of look like Gita, the god, but very much this is costume.
Gotcha.
Maybe even a mockery. Bo, what do you do?
I give her my hands, as in I assume it. I don't know what kind of fortune telling you're doing, but maybe are you reading my palms or what are we doing?
Oh, well, I require payment first.
Oh, what do you want?
1 coin, please.
Yeah, preference on what the coin looks like?
Oh, you must be new. I'm sorry. A soul coin. If you need more, you can get them at the.
Oh, God damn it.
It is
Muad,
not
Robot
that dream.
Muad'Dib's gonna
Robot.
leave, run outside the city, and spend like 30 hours making a bunch of soul coins.
Give me some coins.
You're just
Give me a coin,
murdering
Muad.
innocent people?
He can make them. They're making the soul coin. It is an empty one. They're basically Elder Scrolls.
I stand
The thing.
very aggressively in front of Muad'Dib and I say, "Front me the coin, metal man."
So she points to the coin exchange, and it looks like there is a coin exchange for 100 gold pieces per empty coin. And she says, and I usually take 3 empty coins or 1 not empty coin as payment.
Sick. I'm about to blow all of Bhranti's cash. Hold on.
So let me copy and paste.
Do we all do exchanges at the same time?
Yeah, sure. Why not? You could all. You got
I am
stuff.
blowing $5,000 on this.
Oh Jesus Christ! So $5,000 on empty soul coins. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 50.
All right, 50. There you go.
I now have 100.
Nice. And as you're listening, I should mention, as you're listening, a lot of these things, they're shouting, "Come, can you survive the haunted mansion and receive 1 filled soul coin? But what will it cost you?" And
I give the exchange person 100 platinum. I
so
just
10
slam it on the table.
All right, so 10 empty coins. Wait, no, 100?
Nope. Thank you.
All right, 100. Yeah, I can't do math.
I'm like, excuse me.
As you come over back to Gita, you hand her the 3 soul coins empty, and she just says, give me an insight check, Bo.
Okay. Oh, cool. You can't add soul coins.
No, you have to put it in your notes. The ones that you had are filled, which are different.
Oh, I'll just write not filled on my thing. I'll edit it. I'll know that it's not filled, is basically what I'm saying. Just, insight.
All right. As she begins telling you, I see love in your future. Babies, even. Are you sure you're not pregnant already?
Yeah, I'm positive.
You positive? The test came back positive?
Oh my god.
So you're a sham. Got it. Cool. Sick. What a bummer. You could have been cool, you creepy old lady, but instead, you're a shithead.
Diov, as you cast Detect Magic, you do detect that there is magic going on. It seems like she has the ability to cast Foresight and a few other divination-type magic abilities. However, meh, she sees you, she's like, I can't swindle these people that much, so I'll just do my typical bullshit for 3 coins and call it a day. She rolled a 7.
Cool. Bokash does not like that at all. And
wait, I forgot to change. I'm so sorry, guys. This is what you were supposed to see.
Oh, thanks. Bokash does not like that at all, so he is going to attack her and add smite to it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
I am going to... I never get to use this. I'm going to use my scroll of Dominate Person.
I'm Bo. All right, roll initiative, see who goes first. Because we got to see who's quicker on their feet. Oh, it's hilarious. Bo is first. Bo, you smite her unholy ass. And she's like the equivalent of like a peasant.
Is she undead?
She probably is, honestly. She's probably, or maybe she's drow or fiendish in some way, shape, or form. Maybe a tiefling. So we'll go with that. So it probably does double damage.
So she takes All of that. The 24, 19, 13, and 4.
All right. You guys watch.
And I will fill up a soul coin with her soul.
Do you have the capabilities? Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing.
Can
Just
I
chuck
fill
it
up
at
a
her.
soul coin from her?
No, you have to kill it. Get your own kill. This is mine.
I want to lasso this soul.
Nynaeve just looks to
You-
the others. Is she always like this? And points at Bo.
He is very much like this often. Impulse control issues, you know.
As you do this, several guards come over to you, Bo, and they say, "Listen, we know you are guests, but you better behave. None of
No
this-
more murder now. Promise.
No more murder. You have to speak with Mildred. If you do anything else, we will be removing you from this carnival."
Fine, but maybe your carnival shouldn't be filled with tricksters and liars.
It's a carnival, Bokosh. What did you expect?
One of the carnival. That's the fun part.
That's kind of the whole point of them.
Everyone here is lying to you and trying to give you money. That's the whole point.
Jesse, can I lasso the soul?
You have a soul grasp, don't you? Like an ability, cantrip, I
Yes.
think.
Yeah.
Give me the ability, and I assume it's against her AC.
Yeah, against AC, and then they gotta make a.
Yeah, whatever check it is.
Oh god.
I doubt she passed.
Yeah, I just gotta cast it. It does.
Yeah. 21. Fine. You grab it. You rip it. And just before it passes, you grab the soul and zoop, beep. The soul join lights up. You have a soul coin.
Look, that looks like I just paid you.
Fine, you get the tits add on.
Booey!
That was pretty funny. All right. So as you guys continue on, you also can see the next to the coin exchange are collector's editions of coins. As the individual shouting is saying, "Do you want a general from the army of Osrona? Come up right here. Important history from the people of Osligus. That history teacher that you always hated, they're here. That art professor that you loved, in the coin right there. Elite warriors from Astrodon's last stand, over here. 10,000 gold pieces per elite warrior."
What?
They're in the soul coins. It's collector's editions of soul coins. Famous people, yeah.
Do you take skulls in exchange?
Cold hard cash, unfortunately.
They are cold hard cash. Specifically cold and hard.
Gold or platinum will do.
10,000?
Per coin, yeah.
And that's 10,000 gold. How much platinum?
That'd be
100.
1,000 platinum.
Oh yeah, sorry, can't do math.
How many of the Astrodon ones does he purport to have?
20.
Does that
Can
match
you-
up
can
with
you-
how many of them I knew were at the tower?
At the tower, there was probably around 40.
But we saw a lot of their spirits trapped there.
Indeed. Yep.
So they wouldn't be in the coin.
Yeah, there are probably around 20 that you saw. And so,
Oh, okay.
doing some quick math, yeah.
Okay, so we saw 20, but there were probably 40 in my vision, so it would determine that there actually are people trapped in there.
If
there
you
a
guys,
way
yeah,
to-
sorry.
Insight the coins to like actually make sure that it's them. I do have telepathy as a Kalistar. so I would be able to telepathically connect with it.
I think I'd allow an Arcana check, DC 18, for you to do that.
10,000 gold, right?
Indeed.
You can just ask the coin. Like if you hold the coin, you can ask it a question.
Are they gonna let us hold the coin though? Is the
Yeah, it's behind glass.
Oh, that's bogus.
We're at a carnival. As Bo, you reach out to one of the coins. They explain that they are indeed an elite warrior from Astrodon's Last Stand.
It is seemingly actually them.
Oh, you didn't get a calculator.
While you're getting that calculator out, insight check for like the coin or the individual selling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems legit.
All right.
While Diov is getting a calculator, anyone want to go through the Haunted Mansion, the Devil's Wheel, what do you call it, roller coaster, or the Vampire's Feast? The Vampire's Feast. Anyone want to go to any of those?
Roller coaster.
All right, roller coaster. Strap yourself in to a metal sphere. You are chained and
God.
spread eagle to each corner of the ball. You are on rails and you go through tunnels like a roller coaster. Obstacles must be averted and soul coins, quote unquote fake, must be collected while you spin through. So the skill challenge is a perception with disadvantage to see as you roll through this sphere. And strength or dex save to avoid obstacles, and an acrobatics or athletics check to get coins, and the DC is only 16. If you fail obstacles, you take 1d10 damage. If you succeed, you gain 1 soul coin per 5 above 16 that you roll, a minimum of 1.
Okay, so perception to see at disadvantage. That's nat 1.
That's a
and
bummer.
can't see shit.
All right.
You said
Athletics
athletics
or dex save, whichever you prefer.
Going for dex save because I'm proficient in that shit. Is that a disadvantage too, or is that just a
Nope,
straight roll?
regular.
I'm sorry?
Regular roll.
Okay. It was just the perception at disadvantage.
Indeed, because you are spinning in a sphere. As a success, and lastly, what did I say? It is an athletics or acrobatics, whichever your choice, to collect the coins.
I'm going with acrobatics because, again, proficient.
Oofda. All right. So, with 2
You do have
failures.
inspiration if you want to reroll
Oh,
it.
if you want to reroll something.
We all got inspiration.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm going to reroll that acrobatics. And
Very nice.
There you
do a
go.
lot better.
All right. For the 1 failure, you do take a whopping 3 points of damage, bludgeoning damage, as you are just whacked against an obstacle. So here's you. You are spread eagle in a sphere, chained to the sphere, and you're vroom, 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 rolling, and you're going left, you're going right, and you got to choose the right path and lean to one side to avoid an obstacle and lean to the other side to grab a soul coin, and so on and so forth. And as you do, like, the soul coins get stuck in your cage, and you're just spinning, and the soul coins, the fake soul coins, are like hitting you as they're rolling around in the sphere, and you're trying to avoid obstacles and collect these more coins. And as you go through this, you finally, because of the 2 successes and 1 failure, you do get, at the very end, 1 soul coin that is filled.
Sweet.
You may add that to your inventory.
We'll add that. Okay, that was fun.
And on top of that, the dude also says, that's 100 gold pieces, please.
And she'll pass over 100 gold pieces.
All right. It's 100 gold pieces to enter. Yep. All right.
Muad would also like to warn everybody in his party, except for Bokash, because this does not apply to him, assumedly. You can only carry full soul coins equal or less than your Constitution modifier, without penalty.
Unless you're evil.
Or Muad. Muad is special because he was evil.
So that's
And now
less than your
he's good.
constitution, like just
Yeah.
the typical
The modifier. So
modifier. Okay.
I'll give
You
you a
only have
plus 2.
2. All right.
So I technically can't carry any. I can carry, I think, one more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Empty
Alright.
ones.
That'll
you
meet
can-
my constitution
Empty
modifier.
ones you can carry oodles and oodles, but it's the weight of the souls that holds you down.
All right.
Nope.
People are excitedly walking around and playing games. There's a haunted mansion and the Vampire's Feast. Anyone want to participate in those?
I would like to
Haunted
participate.
Mansion me up.
Nineve's also going to the haunted mansion.
Muad'Dib, you also headed?
I want to go to the Vampire's Feast because I
All right,
can't
let's
eat anything.
Let's do Haunted Mansion first. The two of you pay 100 gold pieces to enter. If you
Got
can
it.
make it without taking exhaustion, you gain 1 soul coin or 1,000 gold pieces, your choice. Survival check, DC 15, or take 1 level of exhaustion. And if you fail by 5 or more, you get 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh boy. So survival check, you said?
Indeed, DC 15.
Come on, Karen. God damn it, Karen.
That is a fail. You take 1 level of
But you
exhaustion.
have guidance too.
Oh yes.
Do you want to do something else for Bokosh? Because
Like
I
what?
am immune to exhaustion.
Uh,
Bokosh and Bhranti are both immune to exhaustion.
That's some bullshit.
Make him frightened. Scare him.
We're also both immune to frightened.
Just roll survival. Let's just see how it goes.
Okay.
Let's see if I even have to figure out.
Bokosh is
That's a
having
16 in survival. Thank you for reminding me about guidance because my brain forgets.
You are
Everything
fine.
is
Everything is
okay.
fine. You both pass through after spending your 100 gold pieces, and you may claim either a soul coin or, and I misspoke. It wasn't 1,000. It was 150.
I'll take the gold.
150 gold.
I'll take the soul coin.
All right. And then Vampire's Feast. Muad'Dib. Anyone else participating?
Yeah, I'll feast it up.
Then evil feasted up.
As you look around, it is gory. There is a lot of sorts of interesting things to eat: raw meat, blood, guts. It's not fun.
Says
It
who?
is. I mean, it's up to you. It is a con save to consume quickly, and you have to do it quickly, or throw up. So the DC is only a 15. However, that's not to win the contest. If you win, you gain a soul coin. If you don't win and you just succeed on the DC, then it's just you succeed and nothing happens. If you fail, you take 1 point of exhaustion and you throw up. If you fail by 5 or more, 2 levels of exhaustion.
And you throw up.
What if you don't need to eat?
Well, the rules are stated pretty clearly. You got to eat what's in front of you.
But I can eat. I don't. It's bottomless.
Still make your fucking con save. Come on. First, spend your 100 gold pieces.
Done.
Done.
All right. What were we gonna say, Brad?
It's bottomless, baby. Metal Man's trying to game the system.
I will also purposely make sure that nobody benefits from my +8.
Nice. All right. Luckily,
Fuck you. This is a competition, bitch.
the DC was only what did I say? 15. And all of you passed, so none of you threw up or gained exhaustion, so that's great. However, Bo, in order to win, all you needed to do was gain a DC, the DC was 23. You well and surpassed it, and Bo, you just went to town at this, and you are the winner of a soul coin.
Sick.
Bravo.
Coin it up, baby.
You guys hear a loud booming voice from Thaumaturgy as you can hear an individual shout, "Come one, come all, to the main tent. I, Thyrus Bloodboil, will be putting on a show for you all."
Gross.
Cool.
blood boil. I will run up back to Diov and be like, hey, so what's up with freeing some more coals?
Coals and ladles. Do you have good persuasion?
Yes.
All right. So pooling just Bo and my money together, we have enough for.
Well, Bhranti.
Sorry, Bhranti's. Yeah. Because I don't have access to my infinite hoard in the Shadow Realm, so we can free 14. But can we persuade that we just buy the lot for 140,000?
Hi, friend. Lovely coin selection you have here. Listen, I have a inkling for true torture of quote unquote good souls. I'm sure you understand. And the warriors. Oh, their torture will taste extra sweet. I have 140,000 gold if you would be willing to sell me the lot. Smile.
Make a persuasion check. I'll put a DC of 22 on this.
I will aid and give advantage.
I don't think.
That's fine.
Jesus. Fucking
I will.
Boom!
Just in case guidance, let's just add a little bit.
Hey,
Damn.
that's an epic checker. He just gives us the coin.
He
Smile. Ding.
he begins taking them out of the glass with a big old smile on his face, and he says, "Coinage," and holds out his hand. You put a massive bag of holding, I assume, into
Actually,
his hand.
only 2,000 platinum, 122 sapphire coins, and 2 diamond coins.
Still
Yeah.
a lot, but all right. He
Yeah.
takes it all, counts it up, smiles big, and there was something else, and he takes one other coin that you weren't expecting. It was the horrible elementary school teacher for art class, and he just kind of flicks it to you all. And here's a tip for you.
Beautiful.
True horrible teacher.
I will hold on to the soil coins, the soul coins, because Diov cannot. Because I am evil, so I will hold them in my boob pocket.
Can't wait till Bhranti wakes up in the morning with a bajillion
And there's just a bunch of things
coins.
yelling in her head. She's like, "What is happening?"
Just put it in the bag of holding.
They go around the bag of holding. They would have to go to Muad. Bokash, you should grab as many as you can.
I'm assuming there's a
Really
travel
crazy.
pouch that was provided with.
Yeah, they're all mine, and they are in my possession. Bokash has them. I will, as we walk up to Muad, I will flick the evil elementary school teacher to Muad as a present. Got you a present.
You're not getting the LX package.
Come on!
It's the LX package is that's full kitted out of shock absorbers, and I fixed the issue where if you get hit from behind, you just kind of explode.
Jesus Christ! Are you sure that your bodies are ready?
It's like, listen, they're ready. It would just cost me more to fix it than if, something happens. Because then I got to fix you up after, and you got to pay me more.
And to be fair, Muad, about 90% of that is mine, so you're not negotiating with one person.
You'll want the better package.
Quite satisfied with my own, thank you very much.
All I'm saying is I've given him 2 soul points. That's 2 more than you had left.
While everybody else is playing games and eating and trading in people's souls, can I just walk around and do a general survey of the townsfolk? Is this something that happens around all the time? Are they actually happy here? Is this kind of like a put on because newcomers are in town kind of thing? Can I do an investigation?
Yeah, absolutely. And insight. I think insight is also available.
I will insight. Oh.
While you guys do your checks, Spider, is there anything you wanted to do?
I use my inspiration on that. Get that.
Got it.
No, Spider's just kind of holding, like, staying back, just making sure everyone's enjoying, but is kind of on edge. This is not her forte of, like, fun.
Yeah, her
So
idea of fun
she's-
is sitting at a tavern.
The roller
Yeah,
coaster
kind
is so
of.
much fun.
Just like the whole gothic thing, it's like, oh, Katarina would really like this, but I am not a goth girl. I don't like this.
A little spooky.
It's a little spoopy for her. But she is pulling the mother hen and is making sure all the little chickies are, staying together, or at least knowing where everyone is in case something happens.
Okay. So I would say Diov and Bo. The thing that Diov notices first, is on every one of their foreheads, there is a symbol. Most of them have a symbol that you recognize as Mildred's symbol of vampires and undead. They seem to be labeled as one of her followers. Another one is another symbol on their heads. What am I looking at? Is Quatmus, the god of revenge. Many of them have symbols on their foreheads. And it wasn't only until you did that investigation check where it took you a solid minute to find the other symbol, Zutdor, which has a very scant amount of people, like maybe 1, 2 in a crowd of 200. But you do
Not
see
very
their
popular.
symbol. And in terms of insight from Bo, this is a blast. People are having a great time. They are bartering with coins. They get to have a big old meal. This is a ball. This is a party.
Nice. Do I get a crown, like a paper crown from the vampire's feast that say I'm like the bloodiest eater or something?
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Nice.
I just want people to know, I'm wearing that fucking crown. Bhranti's gonna wake up with a stomach ache and not be able to fucking move, with the crushing weight of just all the souls on her person and all the just viscera that Boca just ate.
All right.
That's a
Do you
great
guys head
makeover.
to where the ringmaster called you all?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for biting. So the rest of you head into the main tent where there are bleachers and stands for you guys to take a seat, and you get pretty much front row seating. And it looks like a typical carnival arena with the tent, with lots of sand in the middle, and the ringmaster is bellowing out, "Welcome, everyone! Welcome! Today, I would like to demonstrate for you something I've been working on." And at this point, he takes his cape and he does like a bluster, moves it around a lot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, is a cage. And inside that cage looks to be a adult, very pale, and does not have a symbol on their forehead. You assume that this is someone from Osrona. Please watch and observe as he begins to use his hands as somatic components and says some incantation, and you can watch as the person inside the cage just writhes in pain as blood in a stream flows out of their nose, and then against gravity flows upward and swirls around the fingers of the ringmaster. As like the crowd claps and says that's really cool, the ringmaster just says, "But wait, there's plenty more. and he like shuffles his cape again, and then out of nowhere comes more individuals in the cages, about 5 individuals, and he casts a spell, and they all begin to bleed from their ears, their eyes, their nose, etc. Spider, you were in a party with Katrina, were you not? Katharina?
Katarina.
What now?
You were in a party with Katarina, were you not?
Yeah.
Spider, yeah. So you recognize a lot of the stuff as blood magic. I mean, I'm sure all of you can recognize
You are
that.
mixing up my characters, my guy.
Fuck, who am I mixing up?
Elora,
And Laura, I'm an idiot.
who nobody in this group was a part.
All right, then ignore me. I'm senile. All right, you obviously recognize this as blood magic.
Nice.
And
how big is the arena?
how big? About 30 feet across, 60 feet, 50 feet across.
Okay. So there's no splash zone, is what you're saying?
Like, for blood to get on you guys?
The audience won't be involved. If
Oh
someone
gosh, is having the time of his life. He's
yeah,
he's calling over the people, like the snack people for some fucking cotton candy and popcorn with blood flakes on it, and he's just living up his
Very good,
best
sir.
life.
Right away, sir. Or ma'am, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You have such a deep voice. Yes, Muad, what are you doing?
Sorry. Muad might deal with souls, but he's a sophisticated guy. This is kind of not super savory to him. If you're gonna fuck with someone, at least just end it at that point. So he's gonna do this. I'm gonna steal this guy's thunder.
All right, you guys watch. Could you describe it, Muad, actually?
So Muad'Dib kind of starts to glow, but it's not a comforting glow. It's kind of more than
sickly glow.
Bokosh's. Yeah, it's more than Bokosh's glow, where it's like an evil glow. Muad'Dib's is more profane. It's like an antithesis to light. And what looks really, really similar to Circle of Death. It's just kind of an absence of energy, as it will suck people's souls out of their body.
It's a soul funnel.
Yeah.
A soul siphon, if you will.
Soul sight. Yeah. That thing.
And you
Mostly,
watch. Yep, good.
mostly to steal this guy's thunder. Blood is blood, but souls are souls.
All right. You watch as these 5 individuals, immediately fall. The blood falls as Muad fills 5 soul coins. The ringmaster looks
I will
at you.
scoot away from Muad and then point to him.
The ringmaster, for those of you with a passive insight above a 20, you would notice that there's a moment of like, what the fuck? You ruined my set. And then realization as who ruined his set. And he goes, everyone, we have been blessed with the guests of Mildred. Welcome. What an entrance. Would you like to perform more for us? All of you.
Then
Popcorn.
lower into her chair.
Bo?
Nope.
Bo like shrugs and goes, I don't know what you want me to do, but sure.
I would like to offer you 10 soul coins for a challenge. You can take out my grim jesters And at this moment, poof, 3 grim jesters pop up onto the stage in the sand and just kind of give a laugh. What?
I love grim jesters. They're fucking so cool and awful.
And so for 10 soul coins, if you can stay conscious, then I will give you these 10 soul coins. Defeat my jesters and stay conscious, and you will receive 10 soul coins. If one of you should fail, then you will not receive the 10 soul coins. Just defeat the grim jesters within the arena.
I rub the blood and salt off of my hands, like onto Bhranti's like pretty dress. Like rub it off. Kind of groan as I stand up. I look at Madib and Diov, and I go, I mean, it sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm game. Show these posers up.
Diov, go to the secondary voice channel, please.
Oh God.
Oh fuck.
Oh boy.
I may have done.
Do you have True Sight always on?
I do not have it always on. I can cast it at will, though.
All right.
I've been doing some fucking side glances throughout this whole ever since we entered here.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know how to rule this. Like, you wouldn't have it on right now, is what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
All right. If that's the case, then I'll just go by passive perception. All right, we can go back. All right, who has the highest passive perception? Go.
Probably me.
Nope, Nineve, 22. Do you have higher?
I have 22.
Oof, nice. All right, you two go ahead and roll a perception. Then the DC is 28.
I'm gonna hold place.
I would like to burn a soul coin, Jesse,
For what?
to give Bokosh +2.
Nice. Perfect. Thank you.
Unless I need more than the one.
No, I just need 28.
No, soul coin. I don't know if we've hashed out the exact
Oh, good point. I know what you're saying. My thought process was to give to an ally would be double.
Okay, yeah, I'll burn 2.
Okay.
Well, there goes the coins I paid you, huh? I guess I'll get 2 more coins, Monday.
Yeah, you're gonna be paying for that for a long time.
So that's what, like a +1? Is that right?
+2.
+2.
So 29.
We'll make it a +1. I think that's more balanced.
Okay, I just want in increments of 2.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, 1 for 1.
All right. Sounds good. So you notice that there is some movement of sand in a location in the arena that there's no one standing there.
Are we gonna talk about? I kind of notice it, and then I look at blood boil. I kind of squint my eyes at him, and I say, "I'm interested in a fair fight. I see that you are not."
Defeat all the jesters in the ring.
Yes, I see 3 of them, but the invisible in the sand. What about them?
Are you withdrawing from this challenge then?
I do have True Sight. Can I go over, like, round the ring while I'm saying this to see what is invisible?
You cast True Sight?
No, I have True Sight.
Like, it's just on, period?
Correct, yes. It's the same feat that the same feat that Spider has.
All right. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13? Yeah, 13. I believe there was originally 8 or 9, but then you guys kept pressing those buttons.
So there's 13 Grim Jesters here.
Are you withdrawing from the challenge?
Well,
Jesse,
technically,
were
we
they-
never entered the challenge. You
Were they
asked us
already?
if we wanted.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, Muad, go ahead.
Were they already in the arena?
Yes, and he summoned them and then said, "Kill all the, or yeah, defeat all the jesters within the ring." And the
So they were
trick,
summoned
yeah,
after the circle. Okay.
yeah, because remember you did that, and then he summoned the 3 jesters that you saw, and again, the trick is he was being a little sneaky.
I don't want to appear weak. I will say this mentally or telepathically to our group, and I'll say I don't want to appear weak, but I have a feeling that 13 Grim Jesters is not going to be an easy fight.
I'm game. I push the buttons. I gotta deal with my issues.
God.
Boy, I love dealing with your issues too.
I mean, you guys don't have to fight. You can watch me get my ass beat.
Diov?
Well, I'm not too fond of Mod Dib's use of people we assume to be could have been innocent. I'm not above fighting the torturers either.
Alright,
Good body.
challenge accepted. 13
Wonderful.
Grim Jesters.
Step into the ring, and as you guys do, the
Roll some initiative.
the 13 Grim Jesters are going to pop into existence from their invisibility, and yes, we may roll initiative. But I think that is a good place for us to end.
Yeah.
And we will just keep that initiative for next time.
Ooh.
Okay, so everybody, I need you guys for homework is to go research how to kill a Grim Jester.
Whoa, no metagaming. That's bullshit.
I know.
Let's just.
I'm kidding, but I'm not. Winks very loudly.
All right, shutting down the stream. Good night, everyone.
Good.
Good night.
night.
Good night.